it's time for our next exciting adventure. Now, it's a little bit different this time because we are going to Kruger, but we are not going in our car as we usually do. We've had a change of plan. We are going to fly to Kruger from Cape Town, and then from here, once we get there, pick up a car, and rather than doing a bit of rooftop tenting like we usually do, we're going to be like the common people on the floor, up close and personal with all the action and all the beavers and the lions and whatever can get us there. So it's a little bit of a different adventure this time, but we're going to go and explore Kruger for 10 days. So come along and join us on the tour.
Well, I suppose that's one way to clean the windscreen if your windscreen wiper is not working. There we have our plane getting ready for our next exciting adventure.
So we have flown into Kruger this time, and you might be wondering why we chose to do that. Well, instead of having a journey of nearly 20 hours from Cape Town through to Kruger, this has taken us under 2 hours. So that is a big time saving. So that's why we're going to do this trip a little bit different. No rooftop tenting, hired car, and exploring Kruger, maybe the more accessible and easy way. So here we are at Kruger International Airport. Next stop, to find somewhere to stay, and then off into Kruger. Fun part always is waiting for the bags. We try to make them like they are a little bit more noticeable. But that's always a fun part of being at an airport, hoping the bag arrives with the right bag. We're not going to just be not sleeping in rooftop tent, we're going to be sleeping outdoors on the ground with the wild beasts. Right, good news. We found the most important component, which is our tent. So I think we've got that, and we are now ready to go and pick up the hired car and get on our journey. So we're en route to the first place where we're going to be staying tonight, and we decided to stop off at Sabie Falls. It was pretty cool. Got to the gate, and you do need some cash. I think it's only like 15, 20 rand or whatever it is. We didn't have any cash, but the guy was like, we understand, go and see, which is pretty cool. So here we are at Sabie Falls. Some of the areas are a little bit dicey. Like here, there is absolutely no railing, and you'll just plunge off if you're trying to look for the waterfall. But this is not actually where you need to go. You need to go a little bit further and you'll find the falls. The next waterfall to explore is now going to be Macmac Falls. We've been trying to pick spots that have some place where you can park and it's vaguely secure. So this also has a parking area, and I think it was just 20 rand a person, so not bad. And they also take credit cards, which is pretty handy considering the other one didn't. So let's go and check out Macmac Falls. It looks like it's a bit of a walk, but as we enjoy walking, this is definitely right up our alley, or up our pathway as we get at the moment. A little bit of a stroll to get to the falls. At the moment, can't hear them. Next stop now is something called Pinnacle Rock. So we assume it's a pinnacle, and there's a rock. We're about to find out. Let's go and check it out. So indeed, it is a pinnacle, and it's a rock. It's quite impressive. It's jutting out of nowhere. Just imagine the geology and what's taken place in these areas over the years. So that's another 25 bucks. Quick visit, but yeah, well worth it. Right, we're making our way from the Kruger Airport to, we're going to be staying tonight at Blyde Canyon Resort. We're only about 8 minutes away from there. Stopped off at a couple of places en route, a few waterfall spots and pinnacles. Been fun. The road's been okay. This last part is a little bit of a weave as you try and miss falling into some of the special potholes that they put on the road just to keep you entertained, and that does make the journey a little bit more interesting. Let's miss these few here. Yeah, but otherwise it's been beautiful, beautiful scenery here, obviously always. So we're looking forward to our first night of camping at Blyde Canyon Resort. We'll have to check it out. We've arrived at Blyde Canyon Resort. And this is where we're going to be spending our first night, experimenting with our tent and seeing how enjoyable that was for us. So we just arrived at the resort, heading out to try and get some gear on to go for a hike. And then as I'm walking, I mean, some random dude, like what did you say?
I know you 20 years ago.
20 years ago. He's one of my students, so you know I'm young. And meet a student out here in the wild, and obviously I inspired him to do something good, because he might not be doing IT, but what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm actually hiking here, but I'm working for local government. And I just told my friends here that you don't know the impact that you have on people when you're teaching them.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, you would have never known me, but I've always known you, and I've just introduced myself to you. So it's amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, so great to meet him, Sabie. And so not only maybe got inspired in IT, but he got inspired to hike, which is even more important. So out in the wild. So lovely seeing you. And yeah. Hope you have a great day. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Cheers, Sabie. Okay, that was highly recommended. It's near the end of the day, but that water is absolutely beautiful. It definitely is like swimming in some fantasy. So that is one that you definitely have to try. From Cape Town this morning to sunset here at the Three Rondavels. It's absolutely stunning. What a spot to finally sit and enjoy a beer at the end of the day. This is definitely the way to travel. It has been so easy, and we've got to enjoy the parts of this part of the world. And so what a spot to finally end our day. All we've got to do is get that tent up. So it's a little bit later than we expected after our meal. So it's a quick pop-up set of our tent. So it's going to be interesting to try it out. So this is it for our first night. Living in the grass on the floor as we get everything set up. What we have discovered is we don't have the right electrical cable. We don't have that special plug thing. So we're not going to have any power tonight. But anyway, that's all part of the adventure. So this is the evolution check. Not too bad. Class for those who enjoy those sort of things. The shower area. Always appreciate when it's got a slightly separated area for you to hang up your goodies. It's a little bit like a tiny hole, but yeah, I think that could work. And basin, so it looks really clean, which is the main thing. So yeah, not bad. So that's day one done. The drive from Franschhoek to the airport in Cape Town, and then the quick flight under 2 hours arriving us here at Kruger Airport. And then it was a leisurely drive, stopping off at a couple of waterfalls en route, enjoying the views, and then getting here to the Blyde Resort, where lots of fun here, lots of beautiful places to see here, from lovely swimming spots to great sunset spots. But overall, yeah, I must admit that was the easiest way I've ever been to get to Kruger from Cape Town. So I really enjoyed it, and now to see what it's like to enjoy our first night in the tent on the floor. Right, so good night everyone.